Hey there, sign of Sag. Gosh, I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but something going on with my throat chakra. Like right before your reading, just cannot stop coughing, and every time I like tried to talk, it was almost like I was trying to catch my breath. Like I couldn't even breathe, much less talk. So strange. I got choked up. And it came out of the blue. I wasn't drinking. I wasn't doing anything. It was nothing. It just, I think it's a message for you too. There's something that you may need to speak. Or a truth that you may need to speak. Or something that you may need to say. Maybe a conversation you might need to have with somebody. This is Kim. And this is your bonus reading, guys. So I'm giving you a bonus reading because, my goodness, the views. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So glad that you've been watching and you actually have been hitting the like button and liking them. Makes me very happy. Keeps me doing this because then I know that you're resonating with them. So this deck is the archetype deck, and I'm going to do what I did with Leo. So Leo was the other group that got a bonus. They're probably just going to be you two tonight that gets a bonus. But what I plan on doing is pulling as many of these as wants to come out, basically. And then we will use the tarot. I think I'll use probably Light Seer's Tarot to get extra messages on top of the archetype cards. And kind of like where they land is where we're going to read. So kind of creating a place for synchronicity to occur. Okay. All right. I think we are ready. I think we're ready. We're ready, Spirit, Angels, Spirit Guides. I've connected with my heart center. Messages for Sagittarius for their bonus, please, Spirit. The Shaman. Beautiful. Messages for Sagittarius. Let's see what we've got so far. We have the Shaman. The Ring. The Vessel. Okay, I have ideas. I have ideas already. Just because you change vessels doesn't mean that you haven't been a shaman for a very long time. And I believe your ability to understand earth magic is probably there. I don't know if you use it or not, but you do have the ability to use earth magic at your disposal. And you can find the gem in the darkest of places. And that is what your specialty is. And it's what you've been doing for a long time. The shaman's coming out also to remind us all that we have the ability to heal. You may be feeling pulled to being the wise one when it comes to some healing modalities. This, I think, is representing your commitment. Maybe it is to this reliving this shaman experience, bringing back the wisdom from many lifetimes, from many commitments to this. The vessel is what you're in. It's what holds you. You know, I was feeling this. The storm. I was feeling that when I saw that shaman. Because it just feels like things are scattered here. It's giving me a tower vibe, but it's also giving me this feeling like there may be a storm, but you have all of the keys out here, everything within your vessel, lifetimes of experience of how to handle this situation, whatever this storm is representing to you. Okay, let's keep going. The ring can be commitment. Doesn't really end. It can be with another person, possibly. The Bardo. Ooh. There's those lifetimes again. Sorry. Like I said, my throat chakra, it's not done this all day, and it's really doing it a lot with yours. The Bardo is that place in between. Well, we have the Starborn on the bottom. Maybe you're in transition. You may be feeling storm type energy. You may be feeling tension, anxiety, but I think that you're the in between this stardom, Starborn, famous for something. Oh, wow. For weathering in the storm, whatever storm affects a stone. If you've ever seen a stone that is, you know, been weathered a lot, that has been through a lot of storms, it only makes it smoother. It only makes the stone smoother. It rounds it a little more. It makes it so that things can flow around it. It's a little bit more adaptable to the flow around it. So your ability to get through this in-between is there. The Bardo also can, I'm thinking that this might also signify your ability to talk with spirits on the other side. We'll pull clarifying for that. The box. Okay, we can look at this as a box of infinite possibilities, but there's a time and a place for the box. Sometimes there's a box around us because we're school age, we're going to school, whatever. And there may be certain limitations or restrictions that we have at that time, but it served its purpose, and now your light is so bright. You're being asked to look outside the box, to take the tools that are scattered around with this storm and get creative, because there's your creativity. It's outside of any kind of perimeter that you could put, and there's your light. There's the Empress energy, the ability to create whatever you want. The Forest energy, okay, gotta get lost before we can get found. We have the Hunter and the Sustainer. You may be working like a workhorse. I mean, you may be putting in a lot of work hours in too. I just keep getting the feeling like there's something that we need to stand up and say. Okay, let's, actually, we're going to use this deck. This is the Journey of the Sacred Bee. Let's use this. So the stone and the sustainer are coming across as two things. So like you're able to be the protector, the nurturer, all in one, even through the storm, and keeping your focus intent on what you're doing. Make sure you're focusing exactly, like funneling it into what you're doing, so that all your work is going to a reason, or for a reason. Here we go, Seven of Cups. It says seduction on here. You take that how you want. There may be something with the regards to our vessel, our inability to see ourselves properly. Or there just might be a ton of options for you right now at this time. It's an intoxicating card. So it can leave you confused if it's, you know, if we choose to overdo something, or one of those choices might lead us into more confusion. May have to do with the Scorpio energy that's associated with what you would call your stone or your foundation. You may be very confused about how you're going to keep building onto this stone, onto your foundation. So with that Seven of Cups, just try to stay clear, pretty much. Then I have the Two of Wands. You have dominion over this. There's something you have dominion over. with the Two of Wands, with focus, you have a lot of possibilities. I think that's coming together with this Seven of Cups, which is saying there's lots of options, and now it's saying there's lots of possibilities. Two of these things may be things that we're not seeing yet. Maybe it's not clear what kind of possibilities are exactly out there for us, but you can be assured that, one, Spirit always has a plan. If you ask, always has a plan. But two, stay focused, like the hunter, stay focused on what you're doing. Stay focused on what you're doing. Anything else? What else for Sagittarius? There we go. It's going to take commitment to yourself. You may have to learn something new. You may have to figure out, how to lay down the groundwork. It may be a big commitment to yourself that we have to do here. The Six of Wands, if you can look outside the box, you're going to have this victory with the Six of Wands and be recognized for it too. This is like reward. This is people noticing you. This is you going, if you look at the card, outside the box. It's like you're painting outside the box. That's good. That's good. And it says victory. Associated with Leo energy. This could be associated with Taurus energy. No, Capricorn energy. I'm sorry. Why did I say Taurus? Do we ever have any Taurus? Well, okay. I accidentally said Taurus, but look, we've got the ring here. And Taurus and Hierophant, they go together. So I'm thinking either Taurus or Capricorn here with that. Okay, let's see what else we can get clarified for us. Okay, touching the thinking outside of the box card. The forest, which is sometimes we have to go on our own little journey and get lost first before we find ourselves. So if you're on that in between, you may feel lost sometimes. But this is the alchemy. This is the true chemistry here. Ooh, this is making something possible that you thought was impossible. It's being able to keep it all together. Having people get along together that don't usually get along. That I feel like you're going to be surprised to see who all is rooting for you, who all has actually had your back, maybe behind your back that you don't realize has had your back. So Temperance energy, it's Sagittarius, that's your energy, and it's you could meet somebody that will possibly try to seduce you. Just here's a part of that possibly would seduce you, and they might end up being the sustainer. They might be your new focus. They might be somebody that's like that, like that's what they do. That might be their role for you and that person. All right, the forest. So can't see the forest for the trees. Sometimes the big picture is hard to see, especially when we're in the middle of it and we're feeling kind of dark. I see that. As I say that, I'm looking at this hand coming down from the shaman card, and I'm thinking you need to reach out to your Akashic records and ask that if there is, I would directly say if there's any experience that you have or any lives that you have with healing and how to lay solid foundations, how to think creatively, and especially with shamanship and Empress energy, to that creative energy, ask for it to come out in meditation, come out in thoughts, whatever it is. Maybe asking for some guidance from Spirit Team might help here too with this. Nice. Connecting the vessel and the stone. You are, like I said, this is perfected work. You are the nurturer, provider, protector in one. The Four of Wands is, oh my goodness. This is the vessel. that you reach a huge achievement with, that you graduate, that you complete, that you really got, like you're here and you're celebrating almost already. Feel that celebration because you have come such a long way in building who you are and the foundation of who you are. And this particular vessel, which your body is what I'm talking about, this particular vessel and is the one that I feel like is tied to some great success here with the Four of Wands and the stone. Also, you could be thinking maybe twin flame energy here too. So don't let something take your focus off what you need to do. What is the storm about? What is the storm about? The Magician. See, you're doing this. You're concocting this. This storm energy, this is you. This is you, and that lightning bolt, that's the energy that you're putting into a project. You're giving something life because you're the Magician. That's you. You have everything. Sometimes things might feel scattered, but they're all there. You have the information. You have, I feel like saying the Philosopher's Stone, and I don't know why. Maybe there's something about studying the Philosopher's Stone, Hermetics, or alchemy. Alchemy, maybe it has to do with alchemy. I don't know, I'm getting a strange message about that for somebody. Maybe somebody's studying that. Yeah, there's the hand in the storm. So you can do this. You can do this. This is your magic, and it's going to cause quite a storm. Like I say, your readings have been really great lately, so I don't doubt it. What's the Queen about? This Empress energy here. What's the Queen about? The Hierophant. It's about the commitment. I told you I was feeling Taurus. I knew I was feeling Taurus energy. There is death, transformation, Scorpio energy here too. Oof. Okay, so let's get some clarity on the ring here. Two of Cups, love, commitment. Oh my gosh, this is the one. If you haven't met this, if you haven't thought that this person was the one, this is the one. If this is a general reading for you about business, possibly, this might be the partnership to get committed about. Instead of doing things by yourself, ring. Also, you might get a telephone call about this stuff too. Something about flowers. Like I'm so randomly getting stuff here. It's crazy. Two of Cups could be Cancer energy for you. Three. Death and rebirth. What about the stone? Give us more information on the stone. Justice. And it's like this. Okay. Oh my gosh. The Philosopher's Stone with the stinking Excalibur. Isn't that the name of it? The sword in the stone. Remember? Finding your truth. Finding your justice. Wow. Tell me about this work chorus and this focus that after we end this, you're going to have to go back and focus because that's what it's telling you. This is the marriage card, commitment. This is something that you have concocted up. And this is the one. This is the one that you don't have to do things alone anymore about. This is the one that's coming in patience. This is Cupid's arrow, the eight of W's. The eight of wands, the swiftness. I told you, this is my last reading of the night. You can tell I'm kind of, I can't talk. Okay, so let me restart that. The eight of wands, if it's in the reverse, I feel like it's patience because your work is coming out perfectly. You're going to end up meeting somebody who, if you haven't already met this person, which I feel like patience is needed on something that's going to be turning out really good. I feel like this commitment or partnership is going to have two people that have, or two groups of people that have very aligned purpose and goal and mission in life. They might not be doing the same exact thing, but the focus is there. The focus is there, and the goals are similar. So this is hearts that sing together. That's what it feels like. Beautiful, victorious, and beautiful. What a good reading for your bonus reading, guys. Let's do some Oracle of Genetic Gifts, and then, you know what? This tarot reader's going to bed. Okay. I have soul number, numerical symbol for what your heart desires. Yeah, you can look at your soul number. You can look in numerology and find out what is your heart desiring. That might get you closer to your actual purpose here, I think. I have tarot deck creator, a visionary. That's interesting. I think that is about creating something for our tarot community. I don't know what yet. Obviously, maybe a tarot deck, right? But could be oracle, could be something different. Maybe it's a different way of reading or something, or seeing something a different way. You're bringing something brand new to the table. So, oh, nice. Blogger platform, employee spiritual services. So have it, that could be just an idea they're throwing out there too. Clear audience, clear hearing. He that have an ear, let him hear what the church say, what the Spirit saith into the churches, right? What's weird is that that message has come out like a few times today. I don't know why. But yeah, okay, so you may have a buzzing. You may have actual, like, I don't actually hear, you know, voices or anything like that, but you may have those abilities that hearing is how you pick up. And if you do, then pay attention to your hearing, because the way that you pick up signals the best, as evident in your life, that is probably what spirits can use first to communicate with you. You know, if you're a big journaler and you like to write, they might choose automatic writing as a way to get in touch with you or touch base with you the most. If feeling is your thing and you feel something, you're clairsentient, then you may have to wait until you're feeling like very relaxed and really good, and then they might take that opportunity at that time to communicate with you. You see what I'm saying? So however you feel, however you receive information, there's the Akashic field, because I was really feeling like this storm and this shaman card are trying to tell you you have all of the answers in your Akashic field. It might not feel like it, because you may be getting out of this dark night of the soul, but they're saying, like, this is the path of initiation. And you're about to wrap up something huge as in regards to lifetime, purpose, and why you're here. Wow. Beautiful energy. Sending you love and light. Thanks so much, Sagittarius.